Hello everyone, Inkdisk here, and welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. Last time, Freya helped us free another half-goofa, and it mated with the previous one to make all these little children in the air. Unfortunately, part of the breeding process involved giving up their life force, so all those little specks you see floating in between are basically their life essence. Really sad, but also pretty. Anyway, for this part, we are going to be exploring as much of this area as we can, starting with this lower area here, and making our way around in a circle. Come on. Ooh, is there something over there? I saw something glow. Oh, it's just a crystal formation. We're going to try to figure out what those are, too. Let's see. Judging by this...
There, can't you remember anything about what Dream Through the Stonemason's son said to you after building Asgard's
You wait
wall?
way too long to actually start asking a story.
Hold that thought. I think it's about to get violent.
Incoming back here!
It's always getting violent. It's half the fun. Come on, one more. And you are dead.
That's showing him.
Not really showing them anything. They're kind of dead. No. I think that one has to face that one. No. Maybe it's just my angle's off. Oh, there we are. Alright, we got this. And then we have to figure out a way to... Can I reach it from here? No. And then there. Ooh, that'll work. Darn it. Almost. No, can I get the ceiling? I can get there on the ceiling. Okay. I might do it. Come on. Come on. Ah! I might have actually done it if I... Okay, and then... one here. Why isn't that working? There we go. I don't think that's how I was supposed to do it, but that's how I choose to do it. Okay, then I think I mean, if there's a way down there, I don't know it. Come on. Okay, so how am I even supposed to do this? Okay, from here. No. Wait. There we go. That one was a little tricky.
Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
See, how does that work? Defense +9. Ooh, Hyperion Grapple and Hyperion Pull do extra damage and stun. Alright.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
You're a little mean-spirited. Alright, next area.
Freya, can't you remember anything about what?
Oh, will you guys stop asking about that?
After building Asgard's wall.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes. One of the
Come on.
many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager.
Oh, I might as well just circle
I
around.
wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
Alright. I wish these stories would continue when I'm not on the stuff. It's like, I'd love for it to be while I'm continuing this way and such. Okay, so that's where this is. At least you don't go out. And I saw where the other 2 were, so that's not so bad. Yep. Let's see, you go... Freya? Freya. There. There. And... that's probably where I can hit. Alright. And should be able to do the same for that one. Somewhere around there. Then there. And here. That might hit. Perfect. This is going a lot easier than the first little puzzle. Might be able to clear this area in under a half hour.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
I don't know. The way you paused, it felt more like you wanted to say something else. And there seems to be a little alcove here. Hello. What's this glowy thing?
Here.
Come on, tell me about whatever this is.
A dawn bloom. You have an interest in botanicals now?
Not particularly. Let's see what that quest is anyway. 9 realms in bloom. Collect flowers from the 9 realms. Gonna be a little hard to get anything from Niflheim. Unless I can already get something there now. Just a moment, I'll get with you in a bit. You're probably going to try to kill me.
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Bjarg Stormbringer. Or Stormer. 42 deaths, or 43 dwarven deaths, 22 others. Not Slumber, Alfheim. Date of release, not applicable. Alright, so this is more or less just tell me if I want a challenging battle later. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'll take a look later when I find that Knots rousing thing, provided it's findable.
You must survived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go. A
Ooh.
statue of my brother. How quaint.
I didn't realize that there was a... Alright. Okay, so... We're clearly going to be needing some... tricky... Okay. If I take that off, will I be able to hit the thing underneath it? Yes. That should do that. Ooh. Let's try that again. Okay, and
This
then we...
statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
Okay, so what are we doing? Ah! Okay, I think I get it. Yeah, so we grab this. Also, can we... No, that's part of the restoration. Oh wait, no, we'll leave that. What we probably need is the one I cleared over here, wherever that is. No, that one. Darn it.
You said monuments are useless. Why resort?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble.
Or at the very least, they might get some fun out of destroying it. Alright, first the one on the left, then the one on the right.
These crystals contain their own life.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery.
Amir, you're lucky we need you, otherwise I'd drop you down a chasm.
That did something. The ring of crystal shards glow.
Looks like we can read the inscription now as well.
First this. What's
Light
this
from the
do?
crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his present?
Ooh, what's this do? Okay, so she can invoke a storm. Not very powerful, even upgraded. But then again, the other doesn't do much anyway. Eh, might as well.
You are not funny.
I agree. His puns are very lacking in their
Freya was
concept.
actually here. The peace was fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Kay, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the elves will find peace again one day, even without Freya's guidance.
His
Alright,
presence
let's...
continues to guide them, whether they realize it or not.
Oh, I got key halves. Ingot, nice. I'm gonna circle around just to be safe. Got some nice materials from this. Was worth the effort.
Another key, eh? Sooner or later, we're
Ooh.
gonna have to find a lock to put them in.
Oh, I imagine we'll find it soon enough. And we got that there. We'll get to that in a moment. Ooh. What's that one do? Strength plus 10. But if I get a full set, the last second dodges empower his strength. Alright, let's see what's in here. Ah, damn. We got elves.
Big ball of light coming your way.
What the hell?
Behind you, look out!
Alright, then we got this guy. Come on. Oh, that is nice. Come on, Freya, hit him. Alright, last one. Yep. Let's try that. Come on. Get in here. Nice. Good teamwork.
Light elf architecture. It's massive.
Oh, this must be that Baron's.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Oh, good thing we're a pretty decent... Whoa! Okay. We are gonna have to pummel. Come on. Oh, I am barely doing anything. I am being careful. Okay, I am not sure I was ever ready for this guy. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe that'll help. Come on, help out. Okay, maybe the stun arrows will help. Come on. We're barely halfway through.
Watch out for the scales!
Damn it.
Off your back.
This guy's tough. Alright, let's see what's down here before we go after him again. Maybe we'll get something we can use to increase. Let's see, we got this.
A token.
A badge of honor. The elves made a few of these. They'd hang them up outside their dwellings.
And then we got whatever this is. Come on.
Behind you! Look out!
Oh. Oh. You guys did not care about that at all.
On your guard, Kratos!
Okay. Let's see if this will help things. Come on. Come on. Alright. Can I get rid of you? Looks like it. And what about you? Oh. No, you're getting beat down. Come on. Oh, you hit real hard. Oh, come on. I was about to dodge. Alright, I think I can get him this time. Okay. Oh, come on.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Okay. Alright, that might help a bit. Come on. Alright, get rid of you.
Behind you!
What the? You hit me mid-dodge. Alright. There we go. A lot messier than I wanted, and honestly a lot less fancy than I was doing before. Okay, we're gonna die in this next attempt on the big guy, but should at least be able to get a good feel for what's going on.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Of course it's not. Oh! Okay. Come on.
Here it comes!
Yes, it's coming. I don't think I could. Oh, you
He's charging!
yeah. Alright, we're doing better. Don't jinx it though.
Oh, this is a fine mess.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Yep. You get in its way. Come on. Come on, you get it with the... That should actually help a bit. Ooh. Ah, I'm getting... At least I can heal well enough. Doing a lot better this time. Okay, you're getting ready to charge, aren't you?
Get ready!
All right. Lost a little of the health. But he's doing a lot. Okay. Just in case. Come on. Ah. Oh, okay.
Here it comes!
Okay, so I lost almost as much as I gained. But at the same time, I am almost there. Come on, help. Almost. Come on, just a little more, There we go.
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
That thing was tough. I loved it. Alright, what did I get? Another enchantment. Oh, same set, I think. Yeah, it's a last second dodge thing. Decent for strength, but... And then we got a Drake Tooth. We got a lot of XP. Ooh, I think that's enough to level up that one thing. The relic. Yeah. There we go. 3 of them, which means even more... Like, that thing is great for eating away at bosses' healths. Onward to the next place.
A light elf statue in the desert. Odd.
Aye. Fair bet this is the sanctum Bigveer spoke of in Van Eye.
Oh, probably. Let's see, there was... Yeah, that right down there. And then that might be one I missed. You know what, we'll check out that real quick. Just to be safe. Ooh, and we got this here anyway.
I've always wondered.
What is that?
Oh, what the hell?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
Come on.
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Oh, come on.
Brother, get up! Brother!
Was not expecting that, but I'm gonna kill it.
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Okay, we already figured that. Where is it? Hit it. Oh, perfect.
Close in! Attack!
Come on. Almost. Wherever it is.
Attack the springs! Hurry before it recovers!
It's in the ground. Unless...
That's it!
Okay. We got a puzzle. Okay, where's the second one? Oh, they take a lot of it.
Incoming!
Leave yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Okay, where's the second spring anyway? Come on, hit it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, this thing is tough.
Off your back.
Shush.
What is that?
A phantom! Rune magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell! Look at that
The
thing!
core is weakened!
Come on. Oh, there it is.
Now, attack!
Almost. All right, get the
Attack
first one.
strength! Hurry before it recovers! That's it!
All right, then there's the other, which I'm not even sure how I'd get that one. Okay. Ooh, you son of a bitch. Come on. Come on.
Now, attack!
Come on, almost. Okay, okay, where's the last one? I feel like it's over this side. Yep, this side. Come on, get over here.
Close in!
Core is weakened! Changing arrows!
Okay, almost there.
Alpha!
Come. You ain't.
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Okay, come on, faster. Only got so long. Oh.
Alpha!
Where is it? Oh, what's the finisher for you? Crushing its core, nice.
Yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
All right. Now that that's dealt with. All right. Now we can get from here. And bam. Hope this chest's worth it. Not bad. probably could have gotten better. But at least that boss fight was worth something.
Back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Becky and Svanna could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah, but what about a domesticated animal?
It's peaceful. They have each other. It is enough.
Yeah, I mean, the place seems nice enough.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
I guarantee you can't. Alright, we're finally here. First order of business, get rid of all the pottery. There we go.
An elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the Light Elves.
For now.
Maybe
Hello.
they've left for the day, and we can browse at our leisure.
Maybe. Or maybe they've set traps.
Look here.
Rules of the Sanctum. All visitors must observe strict silence inside the library, even in the vestibule passageway, grand hall, mezzanine, and upper circle. No books are to leave the premise for any reason under penalty of death. Transcriptions of any material within the library are expressly forbidden. Damage to library materials due to carelessness, including creases, folds, annotations, and such like, even accidental, will not be tolerated. Comestibles, libations, and liquids of any kind are forbidden. Visitors must check in with the present librarian before leaving the library. Failure to adhere to the rules will result in immediate punishment to be determined by the present librarian. I mean, fair enough. So, wonder how we're gonna break these rules.
Schematics, eh?
You know of it.
Ooh.
Aye. One of the most gifted dwarven smiths around. Until he developed a conscience, anyhow.
Alright. Then we got up here.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War. But restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye. Quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
Ooh, what's this one? What's that treasure map? Right there. I think this one. See, spot like this, who could forget two waterfalls? Oh, I know that spot exactly. That's where we got Freya her sword. It was sort of like 3 or 4. And what's it? Ooh, a Jewel of Yggdrasil. And then we got a very important looking book.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. Console.
Big Veer spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
Alright. So, first order of business, we get back to what was it called?
All this
Anaheim.
knowledge
Or
of
no,
their ancestors,
Vanaheim.
their shared history, poetry, just sitting here,
And then,
forgotten. What a waste.
yeah, we go back to Vanaheim. Then we get that treasure, followed by... Where's the door? Oh, this way. Followed by turning in the quest. And that should call it a day. Provided nothing else pops up. This was surprisingly easy.
Swatha.
Ah. it
Of
appears
course.
The librarian would like a word.
Lata Frambog.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Oh, right. They do it about 2 or 3 times. Come on. Ooh, you are not gonna like this then. I like that my companion's attacks count towards that. I know. I might be a little overpowered for this mission. Oh, come on.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
I got cocky. Oh, good. You're already here. Okay.
Kratos, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. And this side do good. Oh, no, you don't.
Do you think she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away?
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
Oh. At least we didn't have to kill you. Okay.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Okay, but what if the mistake is letting her live? I mean, that's a lot of bodies. I suppose we'll know for sure when we get back to the area.
Freya, earlier you mentioned that Freya was one of Alfheim's first visitors. Care to elaborate? I wasn't in these lands at the dawn of realm travel.
Well, we believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Gerd to wander away. Freyr was heartbroken, and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him, so the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him, even if it meant having to rule.
That it? It's an interesting story. Actually, before I go, I should check to make sure I don't have anything else to look into. Nothing that I know of at the moment. It is a pretty neat area. Anyway, let's go get that treasure and then we go get the quest turned in. Alright. Ooh, and we might be... No, we won't be able to do anything at Niflheim yet. Well, except for get a flower. Might as well do that. Alright, so Niflheim was a bust, and it turns out that treasure map is somewhere in Alfheim. I think it's near the temple entrance. So, we're just gonna go and do a thing with Brock. I believe it said in the description for the journal. Yeah, artifacts will continue... Oh, okay. Well, I think if I sell it to them... Actually... Just to be safe, yeah, just to be safe, we're gonna save before we do this because I might be completely wrong. Okay, so
Let's do it.
Best I can figure, I sell it to him,
Can this lock be opened?
and he
without
unlocks
damaging
it.
the book?
Yes.
The elves in Freya's camp wish to read it.
Brock never met no lock he couldn't lick. I'll get this sucker open and pass it along to them elves with your regard.
Good. And then hopefully I can just go talk to them. Or it'll take some time for him to do it. Well, would have been great to get the results now, but...
Lunda, would you happen to know how your light and dark elf friends came to be involved?
You mean Baker and Bela? Well, they were both in prison by one side or another, or maybe both. Escaped together, been on the run, and absolutely all over each other ever since.
A dark and light elf fleeing their people together. Quite a risk.
Being in love's always a risk. That's what makes it fun.
You could say the same about hot cheese.
Okay.
Lunda, what do you know of Birger the Traveler?
Not much. I ain't the talking type, really. But from what I can glean,
is that
he walked the
Bingar
path
there?
of the traveler for a time, then found out something that made him step off it. Hard.
Any idea what he saw?
No, I'm not sure, but I think he saw what was at the end of the path. And, didn't care much for it.
Finding out Odin was pulling their strings all along probably put a colossal kink in his codpiece.
Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, so do we buy it back from you, maybe? Or is it just now something I gotta wait to hear about? Really hope that I get something out of this sooner or later. Well, unfortunately, we're out of time for this part. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you had a good time. In the next part, we're probably going to continue with the story again. Take care and have a nice day. Bye-bye.